Hey everyone, sorry for the long delay between videos. Life has been hectic and making content for YouTube has been pretty low on my priority list. That being said, you can always find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thekunzel. So, to ease myself back into making YouTube content, here are 5 tips to make your Elder Scrolls Online journey just a little bit easier. Number 1, turn on nameplates. This one might seem like a no-brainer, but when I first started playing, I didn't even know nameplates existed until around CP 160+. When I started doing trials. Nameplates allow you to see the names of NPCs, enemies, and other players. To turn on nameplates, go to Settings, Nameplates, and click On. From there you can customize them however you would like. Tip number 2, change the color of enemy effects from red to something more noticeable. By default, any enemy projected attacks are red, but in certain situations this can be hard to see. I recommend changing them from the default red to something you won't see anywhere else in the game, like bright pink. To do this, go to Settings, Gameplay, scroll down to Combat, click the color box next to enemy color and pick the color you would like, and then slide the brightness slider all the way to the right. Now you should have a much easier time avoiding enemy AoEs, much to your healer's delight. Tip number 3, train your mounts. If you don't know, after unlocking mounts at level 10, they can be a bit slow, but there are ways to get them faster. Every day when you get on, you want to head to the nearest stable and talk to the stable master. Aside from selling horses, they are also the riding trainer. Once every 20 hours, they can train you in one of 3 riding skills: speed, stamina, and carry capacity. Each point costs 250 gold to level up. Once you have level 60 mount speed, you never want to go back. I should also note that this is per character, so each time you make a new one, you will have to level the riding skills, but you have the mounts you unlocked on previous characters from the start, so you don't have to unlock them again. Another thing you can do to increase your mount speed is to put a skill point in the continuous attack passive in the Alliance War skill line. This will give you major gallop at all times, increasing your riding speed by 30%. Tip number 4, join a guild. Or 5. One thing that will definitely take your ESO experience up a notch is joining a guild. ESO actually lets you be a part of 5 guilds at one time. I know you might be asking yourself, why so many guilds? Well, each guild can have a different purpose. For instance, I am in 2 active guilds right now, one of which is my main PvE and social guild, and the other is my trading guild, which allows me to put items for sale in a guild shop. You can also find role-playing guilds, PvP guilds, and much more. To find a guild for yourself, you can use the in-game guild finder. To start, press G and go to the drop-down in the top left. Hit Guild Finder and we can start finding the guild that works for you. On the right, you can pick the style of guild you're looking for, let's say group PvE. Then, using the drop-down on the left, you can find what activities you're looking for. You can also pick your playstyle to get a nice list of guilds and their descriptions. You can narrow it down even further by clicking the gears on the right to change the size, language, and even the core hours the guild plays at, so you have a better chance of finding more people to play with. Clicking on the guild will give you a full description and any requirements the guild may have. From there, just submit an application and wait for a response. I always recommend putting something in an application. A lot of guilds will just reject blank applications. If you do end up joining multiple builds, I recommend changing their chat colors to help avoid confusion. To do this, go to Settings, then Social, and scroll down and you will see the guilds listed. From there you can adjust the colors with the color wheel. Aside from the obvious grouping benefits, you can also use the guild as a taxi service. If you aren't near a way shrine, go to your guild and find a member where you want to go. Right-click or your controller equivalent and travel to the player. There is no cost to get to a way shrine or a new zone, and if you ask someone nicely, they might even head to where you want to go and give you a free ride. And tip 5, last but certainly not least, ask questions. This may seem obvious, but some people are definitely afraid to. And from my interactions in the Elder Scrolls Online community, they are actually very nice and helpful. If you're in a guild, they will definitely be the most helpful, but you can even ask in zone chat and someone will usually help you out. You might meet some sarcastic people, but 9 out of 10 times, someone will give you the answer you're looking for. And there you have it. There are 5 tips to help you improve your Elder Scrolls Online experience. If you found any of these helpful, please leave a like and comment down below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can find me here on YouTube as well as on Twitch at twitch.tv/thekunzel. You can also find me on Twitter at Kunzel ESO. Thanks again so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.